Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Hope y'all enjoyed a little intro. I just wanted to show y'all like what it takes for me to get out to the podcast room on the property. I got this nice little guest suite slash office slash podcast room being built for me within my husband's detached garage that he built. So I'm just very lucky for him to build me a space within his man space so I could just come and connect with y'all and so that I could have family members come and visit and they have like their own little suite. But yeah, and it's very cold here in the Midwest. That's why y'all saw some ice on the ground. My southern ass do not like it. I don't like it, and I have not acclimated yet, but I'm bundled up. I'm wearing my brand new jacket that I got for Christmas from the hubby from Tractor Supply. This is one of the warmest ones. They have like little settings on the tag, and I really like it. And I don't know, I like it. It matches my Ariat beanie. But anyways, let's get to today's episode. I cannot speak for everybody, but I can speak for some of us that live this lifestyle like I do and have the same beliefs as I do. And so that brings us to today and what I want to talk about. So why did we vote for Donald Trump? Well, quite frankly, it ain't rocket science, but it's deeper than most folks think, okay? See, our people don't trust the government. People like us who live this lifestyle, country folks, all of us, we don't trust the government. We never have, and we probably never will. Politicians, they're part of that system. So by default, we're side-eyeing them too, you know? No matter the politician, like, politicians are part of the government. So once you become a politician, our beliefs, like, we side-eye you too. No, just no bad blood. We're just saying, all right? We're just keeping it real, okay? But anyways, let's be real. Do we trust anyone? No, not even the folks closest to us. We do not trust everyone 100%, and that is human nature, okay? When people go out there and, they say, we don't vote, we don't trust politicians, or, don't trust any politicians. We do not trust them 100%, okay? But like I just said, let's be real. We do not trust anyone really 100%. We don't, okay? But when it comes time to vote, we still have to get out there and do our thing. And lots of people say they don't like to talk politics, they don't want nothing to do with politics, but politics is part of everyday life. So that's why we are sitting here talking about it. Okay, because we have to, because if we don't, that's why what happened 4 years ago, we'd be still going through that another 4 years. Okay, we'd still be going through that until, 2028, if we didn't talk about it. If everybody just sat back and was like, whatever, we don't trust them, so just whatever. No, that's how you get ran over. Okay? But let's get back to it, all right? So, when it comes time to vote, we're going to look at who aligns with most of our values, who aligns with our livelihoods, okay? We're not voting for perfection. Hell, we know Donald Trump ain't no perfect man. He's made mistakes just like any other human. But the kicker is, he's upfront about those mistakes. He doesn't try to play it like he's perfect. And that's what makes him relatable. And a lot of folks like to say we worship Donald Trump if we talk about him and we post about him on social media and, boost him up. And they say we treat him like a god. But let me be clear. Let me clear that up right now for y'all. I don't worship anyone but the good Lord himself. And there's only one God. The same God that Donald Trump believes in. We're not worshiping the man. We're believing in him. Cheering him on just like we'd hype up our kids or our husbands. It's like opening day of hunting season. We pray like hell, tell our friends to cheer him on, and hope they bring a nice rat back and a freezer full of meat. It's okay to believe in someone, y'all. It doesn't mean you're worshiping them. It means you're rooting for them to succeed, because when they win, we all win. We went for someone who goes against the grain, against the system. Sure, he's in a different income bracket, and he's a little rough around the edges. But guess what? He's just like us. Now, as I need to repeat, he ain't in the same income bracket, but he's human. He makes mistakes. He's rough around the edges. That's what I'm talking about when I say he's just like us. Okay? He's not trying to make everyone happy. He's doing what he thinks is best for everyone, even if some folks don't see it that way yet. But he is. Presenting yourself as perfect, that's what's dangerous, y'all. We need someone real. We need someone who makes mistakes and admit they make mistakes. We need someone who is going to talk to us like humans. We need someone who's going to be transparent. So when we voted for Trump, we voted for someone who looks at this country as a whole. We voted for someone that is not going to divide us into sections. We've seen what happens when you start categorizing folks based on upbringing or skin color. Segregation, slavery, all that ugly shit. We're not about to go back there. Trump is the guy who has put boots on the ground in places some politicians thought were beneath them. He showed up when others wouldn't, in situations that others ignored. You know, that's what leaders do. They are present. Leaders are present. And y'all remember how hard they tried to paint him as a monster? The lawsuits, the lies, all of it. I don't know all 100%, but I'm just saying. I mean, you know, a lot of these news stations he has sued because they painted a bold picture full of lies. And they got caught in those lies. And they had to pay for those lies. So y'all remember all that? And the truth came out, and the system is still working overtime to bring that man down. You ever wonder why? There's always a reason a system works that hard against someone. And guess what? We saw it. And America trusted their gut on that one. We voted for a man who wakes up every day and puts America first, not kicking us down to uplift someone else somewhere else, but saying we got to help ourselves before we can help others. Transparency, keeping it real is to add. I forgot to tell y'all that. I read that Biden gave millions of dollars to bring Sesame Street to Iraq so they have age-appropriate TV for the children over there. But our children can't even get age-appropriate TV. And millions of dollars when we have mouths to feed over here. Homeless people. Have y'all seen the streets of California? People keep voting for that crap. But millions of dollars to bring Sesame Street to freaking Iraq. Wow. I mean, I could tell you a lot of other places where that millions of dollars could have went, you know. Oh, I'm about to slip on ice. I gotta go. Back to the regular recorded content. This is why I hate. I just need to be where it's warm. I need to go back home. I just can't. I can't. Putting limes in coconuts. And be where the green grass grows, not where it snows. Back to the video. Mainstream media loves to talk about empowerment, but what about empowering Americans? Protecting Americans. That's what Trump's about. It's like this, you know. As a parent, you're not going to ignore your own kids to take care of someone else's, right? Your babies come first, and America is his baby when he's president. Us parents, we get rowdy when it comes to our kids, you know, kind of like a mama bear charging when someone gets too close to our cubs. Trump's got that energy for this country, and that's what we need. That's why we voted for him. So yeah, I voted for truth, hope, transparency, strength, prosperity, and equality, but not at the expense of others. I voted for protection, something we lost the last 4 years. I voted for my kids, my family, and our livelihoods. I voted for America when I voted for Trump. Now, y'all might not agree, and that's fine. But this is where we stand after the election. And if you're still wondering why we chose Trump, maybe this gave you something to think about. Now, this ain't a political channel, but I wanted to tell y'all this. In all 2025, we were having discussions and conversations. We are making connections. We are building community. And we are coming together on this little section of YouTube. And within all of that, that means transparency from Alex, from Allie, from that hit chick. So going forward on my channel, y'all will see a little bit of everything that makes me the person I am and the person that y'all decide to subscribe to. Whether that's a podcast episode, me showing y'all a new addition to the farm, or taking a break from the farm, and this here screen that you're looking at, and heading to a rodeo. Okay? So anyway, so look out. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you are subscribed, thank y'all for sticking around. If you ain't hitting that subscribe button, if you ain't hitting that share button, what the hell are you doing? Get on to it. Get going. Hit that button. Keep it country. Y'all know this channel sure as hell will. And I'll catch y'all next time. It is freaking cold out here. I hope y'all liked this episode and really enjoyed it, because I'm freezing my butt off. I didn't even think to bring the diesel heater in here. It's ridiculous. Linda! Linda Lou! Linda Lou! Oh, you coming now, hey? Come on, big girl.